Wildflower. So go plant yourself outside the garden, a distance from the delphiniums and the dahlias, someplace beyond the dogwood's shade, and shine your yellow right back at the sun. You don't require cultivation like those gently bedded dainties, whose flowering is a favor they may mete out or withhold, depending upon how obsequiously they are pampered. There they laze, the delphiniums and the dahlias, their roots deep in fertilizer, their faces washed by some pandering gardener's spray. You plant yourself as you please. Make do with dirt and rain, and when the delphiniums and dahlias are drooping, you will remain, triumphantly shining your dandelion yellow right back at the sun.
This was titled Orchid, and the epigraph, "What is this ecstasy?" he thought to himself. From Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. Kodachrome flash and dazzle, fuchsia bent to a purpose. Petals fall open, but what's innermost stays hidden. The shimmer, the wiggle, everything mimics what most he craves. White underlips warm to orange at his approach. He enters, drinks deep, blissed, deceived. He deposits seed, moves on unawares. Fuchsia's the Pantone color of the year. Captivating, the marketing fluff says. Magical and enigmatic. Meant to intrigue the eye, spark the imagination, inspire great joy and love. Once fertilized, the orchid sends out sideways shoots that stretch subsoil, push in amid whatever's nearby, settle in, and wait. And this one is titled Another Day. Another day, and still it persists. Cast upon me this time from behind the unadorned eyes of one clad all in blue. Red paint slashed across the front of her dress drips downward, dries, encrusts. Soon it will begin to flake away. I know very well mid-afternoon tedium can do no more than obscure it. The slow black hands of the cubicle clock merely measure the distance, traverse the circuit again and again. Wisconsin pine forests afford no distraction. Cumulus clouds and easterly drift cannot soothe rugged wings. The frame of a ramshackle billboard, its importunings now fallen to ruin, divide the sky into empty rectangles. So yes, it persists. The blue of her eyes abstracted now in tall roadside barriers, wavy interlocked panels that muffle the roar of traffic, particulate smooth geometry that I can never scale.
We got nothing to sell but ourselves. There ain't no merchandise up on these shelves. We got nothing to sell but ourselves. The maid for hire stands out displaying her wares on the street. She sees what the traffic bears, and all of them love her, but nobody cares. No one remembers those instant affairs. We got nothing to sell but ourselves. There ain't no merchandise up on these shelves. We got nothing to sell but ourselves. We're all harlots, we're all Hessians. We share the oldest of professions. We make the most of our concessions, and all we leave are vague impressions. We got nothing to sell but ourselves. There ain't no merchandise up on these shelves. There ain't no Santa Claus, there ain't no elves. We got nothing to sell but ourselves. And then there's chocolate. What we both wanted was sex and chocolate. What you said was, how about some chocolate? What I didn't say, but only thought was, you got it backwards, sex first. But what I said was, okay, let's have some chocolate. We shared the chocolate, And now, in the sweet afterglow of that confection, you mumble something about sex. But somewhere in the delicious depths of your brown eyes, I see what a tough act chocolate is to find. Melting, all that I can say is, how about another chocolate?
Hunger. Unsettled, she rises, dimly aware that already he's left for the day's 5-mile run. She takes half a peach from the sparse refrigerator, fuel for a long crosstown rollerblade. Because she knows him, when she returns, she waits till he's out, and when it's her turn, she resists the urge to turn it all the way hot. At the breakfast table, she studies his calm as he spoons up a bowl of low-fat oatmeal. She ponders the tub of butter that sits beside her piece of burnt whole wheat toast.